Well, hello there, Cancer. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about March. March is going to have 4 weeks in it, so we're going to have 4 columns of cards, including 3 rows, which is going to be where you are, what's blocking, and what your solution is, which is pretty much what we usually do in the overview. This is the overview video, and at the very end, I will take the very first week of cards, and we will go ahead and go in depth. All right? So let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to go ahead and light a candle. Get the good juju running. All right. I like to have a candle. It's a good point of reference, and it creates good mood stuff, and it's just really good energy, right? This particular candle is from Patty Wax Apothecary. It's the tobacco and patchouli. Delicious and delightful. If you can't find them, you should look for them. They smell delightful. All right. So let us go ahead and get you a guiding card for the month. All right. Let's do that now. I have this beautiful Earthly Souls and Spirits Moon Oracle, and we're going to pull a card for you, Cancer. It'll be good for the month. So we're going to use it every week. We're going to regroup and reassess and come back to it every week. I'll talk about it again. Ooh, Enchanted. Very nice. So you have Enchanted. This is a wonderful card. It's speaking to how the energy of the universe for you makes everything a little bit more magical every time we turn around, right? So everywhere you go, things are turning out to be quite enchanted this month, all right? So look for the moments, look for the corner, look for the little things that make things look more magical around you. That will be a way of finding your way wherever you're going today or tomorrow or all month. We want you to look for things that enchant you. It doesn't have to be the same for all of us. Everybody's attracted to different things. So for some of you, you're going to follow the crows on a walk. For others of you, it's going to be looking at all the different books that catch your eye in a library. Whatever it is that makes you feel enchanted and happy and connected, do that, all right? Excellent. So, a couple of messages from my better angels before we get going with the card reading itself. One of them is going to be all about self-care in the month of March. So, throughout the month, we are going to, in the very beginning of the month, we're going to start out just sort of going back to an old routine that we maybe let go of. So whether that's a new way of eating or a new way of doing exercise, whatever that was that we used to do on the regular, we're going to go ahead and re-implement it. We're just going to get into the rhythm of doing a routine. And this is how we're going to get the routine going again, is by not initiating anything more than what we normally did before. It will still be painful, don't worry. It'll just not be, yeah, it'll suck a little. But the truth is, you're getting it going. You're getting started. You're starting something new, which is super wonderful, and we love that for you. So as you get into the routine, further into the month, you're going to go ahead and go deeper. You're going to add a little extra. You're going to add a little spice to the project. And that could be whether you're adding smoothies to your diet after having gone on a strict regular diet, you add smoothies that are meal replacements, or you do something else. Instead of the regular walk you do, you're going to add a backpack full of rocks or something so that you're carrying weight on the same walk you're doing. It's a little more spice, right? So exciting stuff. We love this for you, and I really love the idea of it for you. So pay attention to what's going on and do that self-care, okay? This could also be journaling. This could be any version of self-care. It doesn't have to be that. It could be going and seeing a therapist. So whatever it is that works for you as self-love and self-care, do that. It's important, all right? So the other message is to remember that, like back in February, just a month ago or a week ago right now, we genuinely had all this good stuff going on where we were like, okay, cool. We're staying here, we're staying in our lane, we're staying confident about who we are, what's going on, and how that stuff affects us, and sorting it out. And we love that. We wanted to do that. We needed to do that. It was important. And now that we're here, we've got that all figured out. We've got that down. We're going to go ahead and open up one ear, just one ear. We want to listen to the universe through one ear everything outside our bubble. We want to make sure that we're hearing what's going on. We don't want to let things slip through the cracks. We want to make sure they're reading the fine print. We are going to put everything we hear through that one ear, through the filter. Can I change it? Does it affect me? Is it relevant to my life? But we're also going to see, what does it do to the rest of the world? How is it affecting the rest of the world? How do I feel about that? And we're just keeping an eye out, because we don't want to give up hope on the rest of the world. We don't want to pretend like it's never going to be okay to step out into the rest of the world from our private little bubble. We are taking good care to keep an eye out, okay? So we just want to be aware of what's going on around us, okay? Because I do think for some of us, we will have situations like if you're about to sign contracts, make sure that you understand where all the fine print, because sometimes they'll slip things into the fine print that you need to keep an eye on, okay? And if you're not keeping an eye on that fine print, you could be slighting something you weren't intending, okay? So, enough said about all that. Let's go ahead and get into the reading, all right? Here we go. So we are using the Light Seers Tarot one more time because I really think it's a groovy deck. I'm excited about it, and it still excites me to see these cards. They're beautiful. So the first row is where we are. The second row is going to be what's blocking us. And the third row will be your solution to each and every situation that comes up. So that's cool. Let us see what is going on. All right? Okay. All right. So this is going to be the week of March 2nd through the 8th, this one here. And we'll come back to it and go in depth at the end of this video. But everything else is just part of the overview, 1 week at a time, and we'll get to those and have other videos as well. Okay? So this particular week, the 2nd through the 8th, we have the Hierophant. Cancer, it's going to be really important for you to feel connected to the big guy in some way. And I say the big guy, this is about faith. This is about the F word. I use it carefully. I use it gently. You do you. I'm not here to tell you what to believe or how to believe it. I just want you to feel that connection, have a physical manifestation of whatever it takes to get you connected to the big guy or girl or them, you know. I enjoy thinking of that as, you know, my connection is usually to all that is. So it's not God, goddess, deity of any kind. It's just all that is. And so whatever you want to connect to, you do that. And it will be, when you have that physical manifestation of your faith around you, you get to connect with it every day and see that you are connected to it and it is connected to you, and that you have that extra ball of confidence. You put that in your back pocket and you are good to go for the week. Excellent. Love that. Or for the day. Where you're blocked is making a major connection, an emotional connection with other people right now isn't really going to go very well for yourself. So just sort of release your need to connect with people that way. All right? It just isn't working. But I think it's because things are moving very fast for you. This is the Eight of Wands, showing that indeed things are moving very quickly. And when they move so quick, sometimes super duper connections are hard. So it's like when you're flying. If you're taking short flights or many short flights, you're not going to have very much time to connect with your neighbor. And sometimes even when you go on a long flight with a neighbor, you don't get their phone number. You don't get to do anything else. And it's a real thing. So keep that in mind, okay? Cool. All right. You're moving too quick with faith in your back pocket to do major connections with other people right now. Doesn't make you wrong, doesn't make you bad, it just is what's happening, okay? So let's now move on to the 9th through the 15th. We have the Five of Wands. Very nice. There's a cooperative experience happening here. You and your people are getting together and you're working together. I love it. So you are getting things happening. You are rallying your troops to come together and make things happen. Very cool. Love that. Good job. Stay on top of that prospect. Very good. You don't have to do it alone. What's blocking you? Interesting. The Three of Swords shows up. New information that will offer you more power or control over a situation is now in your way. It is blocking you. It is stopping you. Like someone saying, hey, we want you to take the information. So this is knowledge. Yeah, I'm getting more information as I go. It's about the feelings and the emotions that go with the knowledge that's empowering you. Okay, so you're having feelings as you're taking in this information, and your feelings about the knowledge that's empowering you are slowing you down or blocking you. So they're saying, hey, all you got to do is step over your best friend over here and stomp on their head and then maybe their foot on your way out the door, and then you'll be on the top of the heap. And you're like, I don't know if I like that. So you're feeling very awkward and like you don't want to do the thing that's, maybe it'll give you power, but it hurts your heart. So it's blocking you from wanting to do the thing that's empowering you, okay? The cost is too high in your heart. That's what I'm seeing, is the cost is too high in your heart. Temperance is here to say, you'll have enough. You don't need to step all over people. You don't need to be a jerk in the universe to get where you want to go. So you'll get high enough. You'll get moving far enough. You start this week working with your friends to make things happen. Somebody says, you don't need your friends. You just move on along away from them and you can go further. And you say, yeah, I'm fine moving at the pace that I'm at. I'm good. So no, I'm not going to do that. So don't let this thing step up and try and be a part of who you are, because it's not. It just isn't part of your vernacular to go and step on people to get where you want to go. All right, so let's talk now about the 16th through the 22nd. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. Dun, 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 Five of Pentacles. It's time for you to get a little financial advice. Yeah, things may not be going according to plan financially, but we definitely want you to get advice, okay? So figure out what you want to do and how you can make it better without having to step on people, but maybe as a group, maybe in the group setting, you guys can work together to figure out ways to make more money. Haha. So, because I imagine if you're feeling it like this, they're probably feeling it like this too. But if you all work together, so then you're all working as a team, you can maybe all win as a team, eh? Thinking it through, the Queen of Pentacles is here blocking you. Yeah, it looks like there is going to be somebody who is all about the money, who's going to stand around and tell you, well, I'm sorry, but this isn't the way that's going to work. Just because you're thinking about it that way doesn't mean it works that way. So be aware that somebody else is trying to slow you down and naysay you away from getting good advice and figuring out what's right. There may be lawyers involved for you at this time. It might be about you getting or an accountant, a real accountant for group ventures that don't have to do with what's going on in your regular gig, right? So outside your regular gig, you and your people might be able to figure something out. Interesting. You have all the tools at your disposal to make anything you want happen. All you have to do is make the effort to get it. So this is perfect. I love this. You are going to create what you want with some help, and I really want you to get with these people, and like, it feels like it's going to be outside your regular job. You're creating a new stream of income or something, but you're doing it with your friends. You're doing it with your partners. You're doing it as a group, and you want to make sure the legal ramifications are right and that you're not stepping on the toes of your regular job by working together to do this other thing. It's different but similar on the outside, and you're worthy of all the wonderful things that are possible, okay? Next week over, we're talking about 23rd through the 29th. You're remembering the lessons from your past. You're remembering all the good things you did and all the bad things you did and all the great awesomeness you're about to create. So you're looking ahead while looking behind. It's both. So it's not only a gateway that will open up for you as a result of you having done all these things, but you have to take those lessons with you. You don't want to like enter into this situation without having an opportunity, okay? You want to take those lessons and you don't want to repeat old behaviors. That would suck, all right? Now, what's blocking you this particular week is the Ace of Swords. Okay, the gift of power. You may not have as much power in that situation as you thought, but remember, you've got a group, it's a group setting. You've set yourself up into a posse of people who are all going to have a certain amount of power. So it's like you don't have power in this one particular situation, and that's okay. Maybe you have another area that's more your thing, but remember that each of you is going to bring something to the table that's important, all right? So if the thing that is needed right away isn't this right now, then let that be okay. Control may not be your deal. You might show up when they tell you to. Hey, nothing wrong with that. But your solution is the King of Cups. So we have an emotionally based male energy person who speaks from their feelings, who is going to really help keep everybody centered and clear about what the goal is and how each person will carry a certain amount of weight and do a certain amount of this or a certain amount of that. And yeah, you'll have your place, your time when your moment happens. It's just not this week, okay? But remember not to stomp and roar about it, but be open to learning about what's happening within this situation and how you can be of service. I feel like this is the voice of reason. He's also very calming for everybody involved in the situation, and that is nice. So, yay. All right. I'm going to go ahead and save all of these cards off to one side, and we will look at them later when we're doing other videos in the coming weeks. But I do want to start here. All right, let's go ahead and go in depth on the 2nd through the 8th of March. This deck is, of course, the Magical Nordic Tarot. We've been using it for a while now, and I really like it. It's super cool. And let's see what we have here. We're adding more information to this week. We are, number one, stepping up and having a physical manifestation of our faith that is helping us feel connected to who we like to connect to spiritually and feel good. All right, so do that. A new love is coming your way. This could be a pregnancy or news of a pregnancy within your world. This is happy news. This is not bad news for anybody. Or it could be a new pet coming your way. So keep an eye out for all that. This could also be a new relationship for some folks. So yay. Some of you who are single may be wanting a new relationship, and this is an opportunity for that to start happening. So as you connect to your faith, a new door opens in a relationship department, all right? And we also have the Ace of Wands showing that a big idea is coming. So as you meditate, as you formulate your situation and you look at your world from what looks to be there's a problem. Huh. How can I focus on this problem and come up with a solution? Ta-da! You came up with a solution. This is your solution to whatever problem you've been having. It's a gift of an idea. This is like, ta-da! And we're suggesting that this is good. We like it. We're excited about it. Cool. Now, where are you blocked? You're blocked from sharing it. Don't share it right now with your people and your family, or right now it's not a good time to share this idea yet. Okay, you need to be very selective who you share it with, okay? We've learned lessons about that. We don't want to do that yet. The 5 of Cups, past relationships, situations, current relationship situations. You need to remember from past experiences, past relationship situations, what you did right, what you did wrong, and not repeat those behaviors. But you're going to have a hard time doing all of that. It's all very blocked right now. You may be repeating old behaviors in that situation right now. So be careful. And of course, the other thing that you're blocked in is feeling like you're totally in charge of a situation. You're not feeling like you're in charge, which is part of why you're starting to meditate over here, is because you're not feeling like you've got it. You don't feel like you're empowered at all. But you have the big idea, and the big idea is going to help you with that. But yeah. Currently your power is blocked, your relationship communication is blocked, and you should probably watch out who you talk to. You don't want to share with some people. They're not going to be on board with what you want to do. We have the 8 of Wands, everything moving very quickly, very fast. So hang on to your hat, buckle up. It's going to get interesting, okay? Things are going to start to move very quickly. King of Pentacles is showing that there's somebody who's very concerned about the finances, who's going to have a big fat hand in the situation. This could be somebody who wants to say, oh yes, we can totally afford all of what you're talking about. This is going to be great. Or he could be the guy who's standing around saying, we don't have any money for any of this, so no. So be aware whether he's a helper or not. I see him being part of your solutions, so that's interesting. And of course, take time out to take in the information you need to. This is about, I love that these are bookends. The Hierophant here and the Hermit. They're both very similar in that they both have the two guys sitting quietly and something coming in from above. Excellent. We want you to remember that what you're doing here is fairly divine. You're bringing in information from the outside, you're bringing it together, you're getting people together to work on it. It's all going very quickly. I think that it's going to be very helpful and lovely for you, and I want you to sort of brace yourself. And let's get you a card from the cosmos, messages from the Cosmic Oracle. All right. What do we have for Cancer for the week of 2nd through the 8th of March? That's the one. All right. These are really great. I like them very much. I think of them as fairly down to earth. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. What's your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. Another card is saying it's time to meditate. It's time to meditate. It's time to get quiet and hear what's going on. Take in the information. It could be very valuable to you. All right? Cool. I'm going to go ahead and set that one down right there. And let's get you a pocket full of rocks. All right? Okay. We have 3 beautiful rocks. We have black obsidian, gold stone. Okay, it wants to be 2nd chakra. Okay, and tiger eye. So, black obsidian is a 1st chakra stone. It's very good. It likes to suck up all the negativity in the universe or in the area of itself. So if you're carrying that in your pocket, other people will come to you with their negativity and it'll suck it right up. Okay, what's next? And that's good. We like that there's an opportunity for you to be free of negativity, and that's the one. This is goldstone, and it's very much a 2nd chakra stone. It can also be a higher heart stone, but it's saying, nope, I'm a 2nd chakra stone today. And we're all about how doing the physical labor to get what you want, okay? This is about getting your hands and feet dirty, doing what you want to do. If you want, it's not about dreaming up the plan for the garden. This is about getting out there and digging in the dirt, okay? So we're plotting, we're doing the physical labor to make things happen. You've created an idea, and now you physically need to get busy doing it, okay? Yay, perfect. So hands and feet on the ground doing the work. Tiger eye, bringing in information from above. I mean, you've had many cards telling you that it's about time for you to start meditating and receiving the messages from above. I really like it. I think it's a beautiful time to do that. Just breathe in and breathe out and calm your mind and ask the universe what you need to know, and the universe will provide, okay? So there's always new information and ways and means to meditate. If you haven't figured it out, check it out on YouTube. There's other videos that will help you. I may be adding a channel about that, and that would be very cool. Not a channel, I mean another playlist that's oriented towards that kind of thing. But I'll think about that and see how that goes, all right? But I'm going to go ahead and put these rocks down right here. As usual, Cancer, you don't have to carry those rocks if you don't want to. But if you want to carry them, tell me how it's going. Come back on Wednesday and let me know how those rocks are serving you for the week. I appreciate all the input, and I will definitely respond. I don't have a team, it's just me. And if you choose to carry something else, which you're perfectly welcome to do, please do let me know what you're carrying and how it's helping you. I would love to hear. I will always respond. And if you haven't liked and subscribed yet, please do. It helps my little baby channel grow, and what's better than that? All right? Besides, I'm here to help you see what's coming for the week ahead so you're better prepared. And that's what I'm doing here. So I hope that we'll see you next week for the 9th through the 15th of March, and I will see you then.